is Victor, better known here as VJose32, and this isn't exactly, it's not at all card related or magic related, but it's something that I wanted to address. For those of you who don't know, there is a store in North America, for those of you who are outside North America, called Best Buy, which is an electronics store. They sell, all the electronics, TVs, cell phones, video games, cameras, etc., computers. About 15 years ago, I think it was 2001, Best Buy came into Canada and they bought our electronics store, FutureShop, which was pretty big. And the only main difference is that FutureShop also sells, or did sell, appliances. And another main difference between the two was that FutureShop actually works on, the sales employees worked on a commission, so they get paid X amount for whatever they sell, whereas Best Buy, there's no commission, so it's kind of like a regular store. But basically, it was, they came into Canada, they opened up some Best Buys, and then there was FutureShops as well, and then there was some that were right next to each other, or pretty much next to each other, which is ridiculous. And it also created a false illusion of competition when there was no competition as well, I would mention, or should mention. But now Best Buy is having difficulties, and they've decided to close down all the FutureShop stores in Canada. Some of them are going to be reopening as Best Buys. Others, like the one in my area, is finished, which is ridiculous. If I ain't going to drive 20 minutes or so away just to go to a Best Buy, I'll go to Walmart, so screw you. Or I'll go to the Source, which is formerly Radio Shack in Canada, for the record. But what pisses me off or upsets me is just the way they did it. Just employees showed up yesterday morning, Saturday morning for work, and there was a meeting, or there was going to be a meeting, their regular staff meeting that they have, and they were all notified that they were all fired, basically, without any kind of notice. Yes, they were given severance and other assistance, and that's fine, and that's good, but at the same time, there's a lot of people, about 1,500 people, who are now out of work, and they have to try to find a job, and with no notice. And that's just crap, in my opinion. Even worse is that in doing so, they didn't give customers notice. There are customers who have ordered stuff that were supposed to pick it up in the store, and now they can't. Customers who have taken in computers or other stuff for repair, and now it's stuck in the store. There was even one person I read about that had taken in their vehicle to their store because they also install security systems and audio systems and whatnot in vehicles, and now he can't get to his vehicle. That is all bullshit, and they handled it absolutely horribly and unprofessionally, in my opinion. Not only have they upset and disgruntled employees, and not to mention probably have a lot of still current employees worried about job security, but they've also pissed off a lot of their customers. Many customers of which are buying stuff online nowadays and are going to be pushed towards that even more so as a result, or pushed towards other competitors. And it's been poor decisions all around for them, and it's just ridiculous. Horribly planned out, horribly thought out, horribly executed. I know, okay, they're losing money, they want to cut costs, so just close all these stores, and that's fine. And some of them will be reopening as Best Buys, but still, it's horribly done. And this is not even the first time. It was about 2013. They had some similar issues. They shut down a bunch of Best Buys in the U.S., some FutureShops in Canada, including one here in town. And I remember It was just people showed up for work one day at that future shop. Doors were locked, and there was a sign on the window basically said you're fired. That is just completely unprofessional and bullshit. So I just want you to know, the next time you think about or go to Best Buy, know what kind of people these are that are running Best Buy, who you're giving your money to. They're just a bunch of idiots who don't know how to run a business, who are firing people on whims, just goodbye. And it's just bullshit. And leaving customers high and dry, no notice, no nothing, just closing doors. It's just completely ridiculous. And you know what? It's been ridiculous from the start. Why would they come into Canada and build Best Buys next door to future shops? To not only create that false sense of competition, but also divide customer bases. And I don't know, it's ridiculous. Why didn't they just take over the future shops and rebrand them to Best Buys from the beginning? I don't know. But this is just poorly thought out, poorly planned. Just kind of like when Target came into Canada. Poorly thought out, poorly planned, and now within 2 years, they're gone. And now, future shops are gone. And it's just becoming ridiculous. Anyways, I apologize for the bit of a long rant, but my point is that I just don't think that they deserve people's business anymore at Best Buy because they're just ridiculous. Boycott Best Buy. See ya.